What's going on YouTube? Cap24 coming back with another video for the video series that we're doing this week. Which we're really just going to touch upon some tactics, some animation mechanics that you may not know are in the game that we just haven't seen very often in the gameplays that we've been going against, or haven't used it much ourselves and thought it would be great to kind of touch upon this. We kind of went over the gameplay controls in Madden 18 and kind of looked at some of the ones that may have been overlooked, just because we're all familiar with the certain way we do things may not be the best way to do it. So today what we're going to do is we're going to look at the rollout locomotion. Many of you are probably sitting there saying, what is rollout locomotion? It's a different alternative to running with your quarterback in a way that definitely sets you up better to throw the ball. It's not something many people use. Most people, including myself, for pretty much the entire year have been using the right trigger and being able to sprint to the outside and then have timed it to where they collect themselves to where they slow down their quarterback, get themselves their feet plant, and throw the ball for accuracy. Now, we're going to show you the difference between that and the rollout locomotion and what the benefits are for the rollout locomotion, right? So let's go take a look at it. Now, the first step we're going to do here is I'm just going to show you the differences in mechanics and the way the animation goes for the quarterback when you compare the two. The first way, we're going to do the traditional way we've always done it, to where we're going to go and roll to the right using the right trigger. I'm just going to cut off the play action. I'm going to run to the right. Look at my quarterback. He's got one hand off the ball. He's sprinting to the outside. I'm going to show it to you in instant replay just so you can see a base when we do a comparison. What you're going to see is that this quarterback will go ahead and we'll cut off the play action with the right trigger just because we're just using this example with play action. Then we're going to hold down the right trigger and we're just going to basically control our quarterback whatever which way we want to go. Watch how he's running as a sprint. He's got one hand on the ball. He is in a running mechanic right now. He is not looking to throw the ball. We've all made it custom too that we slow our player down. We make sure that he is able to throw the ball. If you don't, your pass is going to be more inaccurate because he doesn't have his body underneath it. The throw and the run definitely makes it a lot more inconsistent, and you're basically kind of throwing it, making it much difficult throw than it needs to be. Okay, watch how he goes out. See how he's just doing this, and we're good. Now, let me show you the rollout locomotion. All right, so what we're going to do here, and watch the difference here. See my quarterback? See how he's different? Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you an instant replay, how the difference in what this looks like. Okay, so what I did was, and I'll show you to you, basically break it down afterwards, but we're going to show you here, the quarterback keeps both hands on the ball. He keeps his head downfield. He's looking at his receivers with his shoulders in a position to throw on a very quick basis, right? It also allows you to get still the same speed that you would have and be able to go. Now, once you hit that line of scrimmage, you do need to press the right trigger in order to run with him. But let me break it down exactly what I had to do here. So from the start, I hike the ball, and I'm just pressing right trigger once to cut off the play action, okay? At this point, I'm going to pump the right trigger and put the left analog to the right to show which direction I want to go in. And what he's going to do at that point is he's going to jump into this speed burst where he's going to get his first initial 2 steps to kind of be shot out of a rocket, right? See how he, it's hard to show you right here. Let me see if I can get it in a little bit faster motion. See how it goes really quick right away and he maintains that? Well, that's going to be a benefit of the locomotion because it does get you out there quicker. Now, it showed you how you're able to keep your body underneath you more. The benefit of that is that you're going to be able to slow your quarterback down much quicker to be able to throw the ball. It improves your throw on the run accuracy, and it still gives you the ability to keep the same speed. I really like it because a lot of times if I'm not trying to throw the ball down the field 15 to 20 yards, I don't even have to slow my quarterback down. He's in a good position to throw the ball. You know, on your drags and your slants and your outs, any of that type of things, if you want to do a design rollout. So again, what we're going to do here is I'm just going to go and get this defense to be in some type of cover 3, and I'm just going to use this type of setup just so we can see the options here. I'm going to throw to the B, right? So cut it off, pressing the right trigger and the right button. See how I've got my locomotion, waiting for the B, slow it down, throw it to him, and we're good. You're going to notice that that slowdown of your quarterback is really, really quick when you do this locomotion. That is a huge benefit of this, right? So watch again. This time I want you to watch the little bit of a speed burst you get from your quarterback initially when you go ahead and do this, right? So watch this again. Cut off play action. We do this locomotion. See how he gets a little bit of a speed burst, slow him down, throw the ball, and you're going to have just that little bit more of a quicker opportunity to get the ball out because you're not slowing down your quarterback. Now, again, I'm going to show you here, and I'm going to throw the drag, and you'll see again that you're going to be able to kind of throw this and be able to see how I'm doing it this way. Now I got to throw across my body to do this. I wanted to show you that first on the drag, okay? So if I was trying to run it on, if I was trying to do it without the locomotion, and this is just with the speed burst, you'll see here, I try not to slow down my quarterback. You're going to see that he's going to go and try to, he has no throwing power behind this ball. He's throwing off the wrong, the wrong motion. He's kind of throwing it, see, across his body, and although it's only a 5-yard pass, you're not going to see the inaccuracy there, right? But if you were to try that, do that further down the field, more inaccuracies would happen. I want to show you with the locomotion how he keeps his body in a position to throw it with much better mechanics and whatnot. So here we go here again. Do this here. Go over here. Now I'm throwing this ball to this. And now I want to show you here. Just using this drag as an example to show mechanics, right? It's just an easier explanation here. So watch this quarterback. And I don't know what's going on with my camera here. Let's try it again. So here's the quarterback. You're going to see that he's going to the right. Now, remember how he was off the wrong foot? He's throwing across the body. Because of this, watch how he is definitely more fluent when he throws this ball. He's right there. He's got his whole body collected underneath him. And see how that mechanic will basically yield better results as you get better with it. So it's a really nice option that way. Now, say we're doing something where I'm just doing an out pattern, right? Say it's a cover 3, and do something like this where, you know what, I'm just going to isolate him so we have an easy out pattern over here, right? So we're going to do this where this guy's going to do an out pattern, and you're going to see where if we were just to kind of sprint out to the right and do this with the, oh, that guy's in my face. Let's try this again. If we were to sprint out to the right and basically use this mechanic for our ability, we can kind of do a nice rollout pass without having any PA boots or anything like that, right? So what we're going to do here again is just isolate that guy so I can show you the mechanic. And hopefully we can do this here. And we'll do this with this guy. And you can see how we're able to throw that ball in motion without having to stop, okay? That's a really nice opportunity to create more plays that you wouldn't if you needed to get out of the pocket. So you see here, I'm doing this. I'm rolling out to the right. Trying to get a better angle here. And I didn't have to stop. I can get my throw a lot more accurate that way. And he was able to get that guy on the sidelines. So use this in the right manner. You're going to have some great success. So the last thing we're going to talk about, guys, is the deep bomb. If you're anything like me, you like to connect on the deep bomb when you have the opportunity. I like to set up my plays, like to kind of know what type of defenses they're in, and then when the time is right, I like to strike when I know I'm going to have the highest success rate. What also gives me a better success rate is being able to get the ball out of my hand quicker. When I play MUT, I do like gunslinger quarterbacks because it does give you the ability to not have a full windup when you're throwing the deep ball because of their arm strength. Now, the benefit of that is those bang-bang plays that you could have gotten sacked if you didn't have that type of quarterback, but you got it off because you did. Well, the rollout locomotion gives you that same benefit. It's not going to change his windup. It's not going to change his arm strength, but it will change is his ability to get his body underneath himself and to get his feet planted quicker, giving you that benefit of that bang-bang play of now you're going to be able to see that you're going to get more balls off with more arm strength than you would if you didn't do this mechanic. So let me just show you real quick. I got this cover 2 play that I'm just going to go over the top. This isn't going to be one with a deep blue. I'm just kind of showing you something simple. And what we're going to do is do this with the locomotion. We're going to get to the outside. And you're going to see that we're going to stop ourselves, throw this ball, and you're going to see that we're going to have some good success with it. All I did to slow myself down was basically take my left stick and kind of stop it, right? So you'll see that he got himself in a position to throw a lot quicker with a lot more accuracy because if you see us here, he's out there, I just slow it down, now he's ready. See how quick that is? He's running, now he's up and he's ready, right? It's just kind of like he almost does like a duck under and gets his feet underneath him. See how he ducks under? And now he's ready. At this point, he has the ability to throw it anywhere he wants, where if you were running with one hand, it takes a lot longer to collect themselves. Now he's ready right there, and you can throw this. Obviously, I waited half a second longer because I wanted to get sure that I had a little bit more distance on the throw, but that's the way that this works as a benefit in comparison to the one-handed rollout. So one more quick tidbit before we leave. A lot of people are going to ask, can I use the quarterback locomotion to basically get my quarterback to roll out? I'm in position to throw, and then say, you know, protection breaks down and now you need to run for your life or run for some more yards as a quarterback. Can I go into the other mechanic? And the answer is absolutely yes. All you got to do is repress the right trigger. So what you're doing to get your mechanic to activate is you're just pressing the right trigger and pointing to the direction that you want to go to. That activates the locomotion. Once you're in that, if you just press the right trigger again, then you're going to go into that other quarterback mechanic and you're going to be able to run. So let me show you here. So all I did is press the right trigger. I'm going to the right. Now I want to run with my quarterback. So I press the right trigger and now I'm going to go with him. Okay. So that gives you the option to do the two combined if you wanted, and you know, kind of give you that option. Now, I don't believe this is the best thing for every single situation. I typically like to use it, like I said, for bomb plays where I know I'm going to have the protection. I like to use it for any type of rollouts that I think I'm going to try to roll to the side that I'm throwing to. For me, it's more of a pre-planned mechanic. I'm still going to use the right trigger mechanic where if I'm in the pocket, I'm running and I see that I need to, you know, kind of get out to the outside right away. I'm going to use that because it's comfortable for me. But if you can get this down and it gets more comfortable, I do believe there are more times to use this than not. But right now, for me, I'm using it as a pre-planned way of doing it until I learn how to make this second nature. And that's the way I'm having success with it now. So I would say take baby steps with this if you want to implement this, because you don't want to just jump into this and just not feel like this is comfortable. Try to use this with pre-planned plays first. And then as you get to see that it has the ability to really be a strength for you, then I would say start to, you know, kind of implement it a little bit more and a little bit more. I want to say thank you for everybody that has watched this video all the way to the end. We do appreciate your support. If you got something useful out of this video, go ahead and hit that like button. It does really help us grow our channel. If you're new to our channel and haven't seen one of the videos that are on your screen right now, go ahead and check it out for some great Madden content. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.